Okay, boys and girls, it's time for the camper van geography lesson. As you can see, I've got my map of the United States so that everybody can understand what is going on. Okay, this area right here where I've put my hand, let's keep it. It's a playground. If you've never been to Missouri, that's not Missouri, that's Montana. If you've never been to Missouri, let me tell you, there's no reason to go. Okay, so zooming back out and then coming back in again. This area, there is so much incredible geography, incredible views everywhere you go. You can just drive, you can put it on cruise control, turn off your stereo, your radio, your iPod, whatever the hell it is you're listening to, and look out the window, and you will be blown away almost every second, anywhere from here to here. And the temperatures are very different, so pack accordingly. Now, let's move on over to, now, having said that, I wouldn't want to live there all year. It gets really cold, and then it gets really hot, and I don't know. I like it down in Florida, but I'm kind of a wimp. But I do love traveling here. Okay, go on. Now, this area right here, we could sell to some, I don't know, adversary, or else, to one of our allies. I don't care who. But there's no reason for you to ever travel through here, like Nebraska or Kansas. Really? I'm sorry, you Kansas people. But this is okay. Well, let's focus more seriously on these 5 states: Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Kentucky. Now, these 5 states we could trade for a future draft choice. I would say the Milwaukee Bucks could get one future draft choice for these 5 states, and it would be like a really good deal for the Milwaukee Bucks. It used to be that Pennsylvania was the cradle of democracy and the founding state / Philadelphia city and all that kind of stuff about how we created this country in the first place. But then it got too close to Ohio, which then got infected by Indiana. And once you get infected by Indiana, oh my God, there's no cure, because Indiana is next to Kentucky. And if you look at the neighbors, West Virginia, okay, these 5 states, please, let's just trade them. That's all I have to say. Okay, now we go to the East Coast. There are things to do and see on the East Coast because we have a coast. That's the only reason, really. Well, no, it's not the only reason. The Appalachian Mountains go all the way up like this, and they are very interesting and very cool. And that makes it almost like being out west with all these mountain ranges everywhere. But there are so many people that it gets a little bit difficult. But still, I will keep this part of our country because, well, there's a lot of people that live up here in New York and all that stuff. Maine, I think it's part of Canada. I'm not sure if it's really a state. People tell me it's a state, but I don't know. There are a bunch of conspiracy people that think that it's really part of Canada. And that's okay by me because that makes Maine very polite and not aggressive. Moving on, I don't know. Do we need to say anything else about that? I don't think so. These little places here, I don't think any geography student who has even got a master's degree can tell you. Can point out Rhode Island on a map. Okay, that could fall off in the ocean and nobody would notice. Moving down. Okay. Well, no, we've said enough. I'm not going to go into the phallic symbols or anything else about the rest of our country. So here we go. This is Our Country 'Tis of Thee, and this is my travel recommendation. Good luck, peeps.